Preparing live stream.
Get on. Hello. Get my YouTube on. Oops. YouTube. Let's go to Hardworking Mom. Hi, everybody. Hello. I'll wait for some people. I got 40 people in here. Yay. So, hi everybody. I'm Laura Jean. I am filling in for Lori, Hardworking Mom. Of course, you all know who Lori is. I'm on her channel. I'm filling in for her tonight. She's, handling her mom and all that stuff. So I'm helping out. Again, I'm Laura Jean from Laura Jean's Wreath Room. And I'm going to pan down so we can get started. But I am doing a St. Patrick's Day wreath. So isn't that cute? Look at the gnomes. Everybody loves gnomes. And I found this at the Christmas tree shop. Hey, Tom. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, everybody. I found this at the Christmas tree shop when I was there the other day. So I thought, let's do a St. Patrick's Day wreath because it gives me a break of all the other things I've been doing. So I'm going to pan down and we're going to get started. If you guys have any questions, my moderator would be happy to answer those. Most of you know Cheryl. She's Lori's moderator too. And we call her Owl. I'll make sure you give her some love. So I'm going to pan down for you and we're going to get started. And I can only see a little corner on the phone, so I can't tell. It's weird what you're seeing. Okay. There's a delay on my camera, so hold on. I just want to make sure that, because on my phone, it's a little teeny tiny picture. There we go. All right. So I'm doing poof, ruffle, and rolls. This is a 15-inch elevated work wreath form. And if you guys do not have a work wreath forms come with these ties already attached to them. If you're using a regular wire form, you're going to do 10 pipe cleaners on the bottom and 8 on the top, and they're about 4 1/4 inches apart. So with pipe cleaners, so 10 on the top, 8 on the top. And this is a work wreath form. It comes with the ties. So I'm going to do poof, ruffle, and rolls tonight. So I have this nice emerald green deco mesh, and I'm going to be doing 10-inch poofs with that. I don't care how big my table is. It's just never, ever big enough. So I'm just going to walk these in. I'm just going to scrunch it with my fingers. And I don't got my mat on my table. A little rough. And I'm just going to open up a tie. I always open up a tie and then I zip tie that down. Lori does the same thing. She's my mentor. So that's where I got it from. And I've just always done it. And I'm just going to pipe clean that down, and then I'm going to cut that off, that pipe cleaner long piece. And let's cut this down a little bit too. There we go. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it because we all know sharing is caring. Thank you. So we're giving Lori a much needed break. She's exhausted, the poor lady. I don't know how she does the things she does, guys, but she's amazing. I just want half of Lori's energy and motivation. I'm not going to lie. She's amazing. But anyway, she does need a much needed break. She's been having a lot going on. So I'm not measuring. I'm just, once you start making enough wreaths, you know what 10 inches is. Or you could always do what Lori does, the 3-second with the mesh. You're going to just get it all in your hands. Remember that you want to keep these sides of your mesh on the side. You don't want them to tuck under. And then you do the right from the tie, 1, 2, 3, and that should be 10 inches. And it really does work. Little trick of Lori's. So we're just gonna do 10-inch poofs all the way around. You guys, I'm not as fast as Lori, so you're gonna be on this a little bit longer. Hi, everybody. Hopefully, I know I recognize a lot of names in here, so I know that you follow me. But for those of you that do not, I'm Laura Jean. Hello, hello, and hopefully you guys will subscribe to my YouTube and my Facebook. Oh, and I see my brother Sean's on here. My brother Sean is just starting to do a craft supplies store. He's got the 315 store. And that's what it's called, the 315 store. He's just starting to sell craft supplies. He's getting into the craft business like his sister. Love my brother. So everyone give the 315 store a big shout and say hello. Oh, thank you, Carol. So again, I'm going all the way around this, and I did it in the emerald green, and then we got the light green ties to pop in this different shades of green, because it's St. Patty's, and St. Patty's is green. Golds. I don't think I'm using golds in here. Hi, Cece. So I just went all the way around the bottom. Now we're going to transition from the top. So I'm just going to grab the mesh, and you can, again, pipe clean down right in front of this tie. We'll just do that. I'll pipe clean down right in front of the tie, or you can just jump to your next tie and put it in there. But I like to do this because sometimes this mesh is a little thinner, and this poof will tend to want to fall back down. And honestly, you're never going to notice. I tend to put lots of things in my wreaths. I love a full wreath. So again, I'm going to do the 10-inch poofs all the way around the top, just like we did all the way around the bottom. Hi, Crystal. So Lori's not on tonight. It's just me. Like I said, she's taking care of her mom right now. Her poor mom. I feel so bad. That's just horrible. And it's just horrible. I would feel so bad. I mean, I do feel so bad, but I couldn't imagine, you know, if my mom fell and broke her pelvic. Ouch. It's gotta suck. Hi, Eric. So just going all the way around. Again, I get most of my supplies from Craft Outlet or the 315 store. Hi, JL. Happy Sunday. Let's see. And I got that sign, that gnome sign. Now, you guys, if I got a gnome sign, those of you that follow me know I'm very matchy. Of course, I would have tons of gnomes in it, but I don't have any green gnomes. They're not out yet. So I tried to make one before this live, and I've never made a gnome. It turned out okay, but I will I'll make another gnome to put in this. I'll show you the one I made, not close up. All right, so this is where I zip tied when we first started the top, and I'm going to end in that tie. Tie that off. Let's fix this poof. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut that. So now we're just going to cut this piece. You want to leave about a 1-inch piece, 2-inch. You can zip tie it down. I just tuck it under. I got a zip tie holding it and a tie. It's not going anywhere. Let's move this mesh out of the way. Okay, so I am going to do 25-inch ruffles, and I have a snowball mesh. Again, this is from Craft Outlet, and I cut these 20 inches long. Well, I started cutting them 25, but I decided 20 was the length I wanted to go with. So I think 2 of them are still cut at 25 inches, but again, nobody's going to notice. Just roll with it. So I put my fingers down here at the end to hold my mesh, and then I just walk up the center. You're just scrunching, scrunching, scrunching. This table's a little rough. I should have had my mat down. Might have to go grab that real quick. And I'm going to put these in every other tie. So I'm just going to shove that in there. You guys, I'm going to grab my mat real quick. I can tell walking those in is not going to be. Pull that one a little. And I like to shape them out. So I just tuck under and go around. So we're going to do these ruffles in every other tie. I guess I'll just use the table. So remember just to stay in the center. Keep your eyes in the center. Squeeze this before you pick it up because it can fall apart on you. And again, every other tie. Thanks, Denise. Thank you. Thank you. Denise said she loves my work. Thank you. Cheryl gets mad at me when I don't read what I'm answering someone for. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. So just because a lot of people think you can only use this at Christmas, you can use this any season, any year, all year round. And even the evergreen, which I keep calling pine wreaths, they're evergreens. And those are the ones with all the ties everywhere. I use those all summer because, like I said, I fill these wreaths up. You're never even going to see the evergreen pines. So a lot of people think, oh, it's just for Christmas. Nope, it's not. So again, we're just pinching and walking in. You guys, when you're first starting to learn to do ruffles, you might veer off like this, and then you get frustrated and do it. Don't do that. It's fine. Just push it back over with your finger and go back up the center. Things do not have to be perfectly perfect. Again, nobody's going to notice. Thank you, Amy. Amy likes the colors. Yep, I'm very matchy-matchy, so of course everything's going to match that sign. Just going to scrunch, 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 scrunch. I do not know how Lori does these so quick because I've tried people. I think the quickest I've done a wreath is 1 hour and 20 minutes. And that's pretty quick for me because I am super slow. So I did want to give another shout out to my moderator, Cheryl, because I love her to death. Cheryl runs my YouTube channel, and she's my moderator. Cheryl is for hire. So if you guys are in business and you're looking for a moderator, or you need help with your Etsy, your YouTube, your Facebook, Cheryl's your girl. Look her up at Owl's Tech Talk, and she can share that link with you. She is very good. So again, we're just going to scrunch it. Just going to do these in every other tie. I was going to do a Valentine's grapevine. Because I bought so much Valentine stuff, and I don't know why. I couldn't resist it though, from the Christmas tree shop. I stopped there, and of course I have no self-control with shopping. God, I'm so bad. What budget? But I thought, yeah, let's take a break and do a St. Patty's. rather than Valentine's and Easter, just mixing it up. So we got 10-inch poofs, 20-inch ruffles, and then we're going to do 10-inch rolls. Just like that. I have so many things to put in this. You guys do know I named myself the embellisher. I know I'm weird. All right. So I did what little bundles for the 10-inch rolls. I'm sure you guys have seen Lori do this. I'm on her channel. That's where I learned it from. And I'm going to put these in every other tie, but I'm going to go ahead and roll a few of them just in case there's new wreath makers on here that don't know how. Now I did cut all my stuff down ahead of time because I'm slow, guys. I'm slow. And I know you're used to watching Lori, who's probably finished in like, what, 40 minutes? So I cut my mesh 10 inches long. This is an emerald green. We got the light apple snowball with the white and then just a white. So they're all cut at 10 inches long. So you want to have the rolled side up. It's naturally rolling up on you. You're going to grab the end, tuck it under, and start rolling. Just like that. And I always use my Bodabra to hold it. It's my third hand. If not, if you don't have a Bodabra or something, you can use paper clips, clothespins, or just set it in your tie because I'm doing 3 of them. Again, you're just going to grab the end, tuck it under, and start rolling. And I'm going to grab a white one. So we're going to pop all 3 colors in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to stack them on top of each other like an X. And then I'm going to put one up the center. Let's put that one in the back. And then I'm going to come over to my tie. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to twist it off. Just like that. And then go ahead and shape out your rolls. Make them stand up a little. Okay, so let's do that one more time. And then we'll go ahead and put the bundle ones in there. So when I mean a bundle is, I'm going to go ahead and stack them just like this. So if you're making wreaths, and especially if you're doing lives and you want to make your lives go quicker, because if you were to roll all of this on a live, like I used to, you're going to have like a 3-hour live. Nobody wants to watch 3-hour live. I still get people yelling at me saying my lives are too long. But you guys, I can only go as fast as I can go. I take a half a pipe cleaner and I'm just going to wrap this around it just like this. And then I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to grab that. Whoops, I almost lost it. Grab that pipe cleaner. And I like to squeeze the bottom right here. I squeeze it and then I twist the pipe cleaner and then the mesh. It makes your rolls stand up better when you squeeze that bottom, okay? So we're just gonna open it back up. And this is just so if you're doing lives, you can just grab these bundles and throw them in. Because trust me, I mean, Lori could do all this and roll all of them, but again, Lori's been doing this a lot longer and she's super, super fast. Who am I? So Lori's the road runner and I'm the coyote. Is the snowball mesh the same? So I only have one snowball mesh in here and it's the apple green one. And then the rest is deco mesh. And remember to cut all your frays. Make sure when you're making a wreath that you go back before you sell your wreath and you clean it up. So you make sure all your frays are off it. All your ribbons are perfectly straight, especially if you're taking photos. You want those ribbons to be perfectly pulled out. Because, you know, I'm a visual. And if I see something pretty in a picture, it's going to catch my eye. So you don't want it to look sloppy and a mess. Make sure that you're trimming all your frays, straightening out all your ribbons, and then posting your pictures. Yeah, so I used emerald green also in a 10-inch mesh for the rolls. And then I have an emerald green in the 21-inch for 20-inch poofs. If you don't have a 10-inch emerald green, you can use what's left on your roll of your 21-inch, and you're just going to fold it. So you're going to lay your 21-inch mesh and then fold it in half and then walk it up like a ruffle. If you wanted to do it that way, or cut it down to do the rolls. All right, so again, we're putting these in every other tie where we didn't put a ruffle. So again, we're going to twist that off, just like that. I'd like to stand them up a little. Let me grab these so I don't keep bending down here. Getting older, every time you bend down, it's so hard to get back up. That's what happens after 50, people. Yes, yes, the embellishments and the signs and all that do take time. And like I said, I tend to add quite a bit to mine. I just make the wreaths the way I love them. So I'll always make the wreaths the way I would want to wreath. So there we go. We got them all in. Trim some of this down. I hate fray. So this is what we have so far. That's looking pretty St. Patrick's Day to me. Now, a lot of times I will put a pipe cleaner across on the top bar, the very top inside bar. I will do pipe cleaners across like an X or a cross to make a crossbar if I need to attach things to that center. I don't usually like an open hole. I like it very full. But this seems to be coming over to the center, so I'm not sure I'll need to do that. If I do, I'll go back and add one. I just vacuumed this floor last night at 11 o'clock, and it's already a mess again. All right, so let me grab my ribbon. Ooh. Okay, so my ribbons are from, I believe, Craft Outlet. So I have these two, and they're 12 inches long. I have the velvet green, and then of course the St. Patty's Day. We're going to be doing these they're 12 inches long, and these ones will go in every other tie. Oh, a wire's coming out. Hold on, guys. I hate that. I can see the wire. Look at the wires all the way out. Let me see if I can push that back in. Sometimes you can push it right back down in there. Oh, that thing was all the way out. I used to pre-cut them, the exact measurements when I did kits, but I noticed that the wire was popping out, so I stopped pre-cutting them for people, the exact size. All right, so we got these ones, and then separate them. And then I'm going to do these ones every other tie. And this dark green one I got during Christmas at Hobby Lobby. And then, of course, there's the light apple green from Craft Outlet. And I do dovetail all my ends. So all you're going to do is take your ribbon and you're going to fold it just like that. Fold it in half. And then you're going to cut it at an angle. So I'm just going to fold it. And then I'm going to cut it at an angle. And then you have a nice finished dovetail. It just makes your ribbons look more professional and finished looking. So we're going to do these two in every other tie and these two in every other tie. So I just lay them down. I'm going to pinch it in the center. And then I'm just going to, let's do this one. Well, they both got the dark green. I'm going to do this one where the rolls are. So I'm going to put it in there, twist it off. And then I pull all my ribbons towards me. So I always pull them out towards me. So I'm going to separate them. And I always do 1.5, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5, but you could do the 2.5s up on that side and the 1.5s in the center, but I just separate them. So we're going to do those every other tie, and then these ones every other tie. So I pinch it in the center. We're going to do that all the way around. Just like that. Remember, your ribbon is not going to be perfectly shaped unless you shape it. It's wire. Make sure you're getting them where you want them. If you're finding one of them won't go and it keeps popping down, go over where the tie is and then straighten it out at the tie. Be careful. Some ribbon does rip quite easy, but straighten it out and they should go exactly where you want them. But they're wire, you guys. Make sure that you're putting them where you want them and that they got that nice, pretty shape. So again, I'm going to put it down and we're just going to do the same thing all the way around. Hi, Sue. Merrick Memories is on. Hello, hello. Oh, I just did that one. I was trying to get Kayla to come down here with me. Like, can you just hand me the ribbon or something? I'm Free Willy. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And this was the last of my velvet ribbon. I got an order coming for my kits, but I love velvet ribbon. And I had a little bit of that green left, just enough to finish this wreath. So hallelujah. I just love the dark green velvet ribbon in the emerald green in St. Patty's Day's wreath. I just feel like it really pops it. Hi, Georgie. Hi, everybody. So again, I know most of you don't know me. I am not Lori. I am Laura Jean from Laura Jean's Wreath Room. I am on YouTube. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all of it. If you guys wouldn't mind jumping over and subscribing to my YouTube channel, I really appreciate it. Again, if you don't want to, that's your choice. And for those that do, I really appreciate it. Because without you, there wouldn't be us, right? So we are totally thankful and appreciative of all of you that watch us and enjoy our tutorials and lives. And Sean, because I give you shout outs, you should send me some free stuff. I really appreciate that. And I am your sister. He's probably cracking up right now, like, really, Laura? And actually, Sean, I got some 50-yard rolls of ribbon for you. Because I never use them. Or I could do them on a giveaway. All right, so again, guys, I'm going all the way around. 12-inch ribbons. We got 10-inch poofs, 20-inch ruffles, 10-inch rolls in 3 different colors. And now we're doing 12-inch ribbons all the way around. I'm using 2 2.5-inch ribbons and 2 1.5-inch ribbons. You guys always want to use a wired ribbon in your wreaths. Don't use the non-wired. I mean, I do know people that have. They starched them to death, but they're going to fall once the weather and stuff hits that. They're not going to hang. They're going to droop. So always make sure that you're using a wired ribbon in your wreaths. And I'm so picky with my ribbons, so I'm not going to play with this. Right, that's probably why it takes so long, because as we're making wreaths, you're going to mess up these ribbons. But I'm so anal that I just keep trying to straighten them out as I go, and I'm just going to keep messing them up. So I'm trying not to do that. Don't fix the ribbon to the end. Don't fix the ribbon to the end. I keep saying. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, thank you, Paula. I appreciate that. Paula liked my channel. Thank you. Thank you. I was so excited. I've been wanting to do Lori's channel forever because, you know, Lori's way, way bigger than me. You know, and it takes time to get those subscribers up. I think I'm at 25,000 subscribers on YouTube and Lori's at like 100. So I've always wanted to do Lori's YouTube channel. So thank you, Lori. Appreciate it. Sorry about the circumstances. So I'm so excited, and hopefully some of you guys will like me and come watch me. And if not, that's okay. And you know, everybody has their own favorites and people they like. And if you like me, you like me. And if you don't, you don't. My brother's shop is the 315. Now it's the word the 315 store, and Cheryl's sharing that link. He's on Etsy, Facebook, and YouTube. You guys, he's just starting off too. I think the poor kid's trying to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. I think he's at like 25. So if you really want to show the love, you can show him some too. Like I said, he's just starting, and I'm trying to support him and help him. We all need help and support growing. So if anybody reaches out and needs help, I'm always there to help anybody. I know when I first started, I used to stalk Lori. I would always message her. That's before she even opened a business group or design group or any of that. And she was always helpful and always answered questions for me. So I tend to do the same thing. And I enjoy it. I enjoy helping people and inspiring you all. 2 years ago was when I started making wreaths. And I remember Lori saying, you got to go live. You got to do a live. And I was like, I can't teach people. I'm not a teacher. That was my huge thing. I can't teach anybody. And here I am. So thank you, everyone, for helping me get to where I am and growing. And I'm still learning every day. You're always going to be learning and growing and watching people. And, there's always more to learn all the time. All right, so we got all the ribbons in. You guys, I'm very matchy. I'm a matchy person. So it's so weird to look up on the phone because it's Lori's face and I'm just a little video in the corner. So I have to watch me on the iPad and there's a delay in it. So I'm just trying to see what you're seeing. All right, so we got that all in. So now I like to attach the sign. And like I said, I have this sign. And now I have a lot of things going in this wreath, guys. So when I have a lot, I tend to play around and see where I want it. So that's what I'm going to do before I start attaching anything. But we will go ahead and get the pipe cleaner on the back of this. Now this already had two pre-drilled holes right here. And normally, sometimes I even take my drill bit and I will drill a hole if it's wood. But I'm just going to go ahead and staple the back. I got to get the rest of this wire thing off here. Let's get that one. I'll get that one. Okay. And let me grab my staple gun. And I'm going to plug in my glue gun actually right now too, because I always forget to do that. And let me grab some pipe cleaners. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this to the back. And like I said, I already have the hole there, so I'm going to go ahead and put it there. It's green. I'm not a big fan of seeing the pipe cleaner on a sign, but it's green. It matches. I'm going to go for it. Casey, yep, Casey's on too. Casey's the behind the scenes girl on Lori's YouTube right now, but she's helping too. So thank you, Casey. All right, so I'm also going to point those down. And then I like to have pipe cleaners in all corners. I don't care how small the sign is. So, and I like to leave a little over so I can twist it back. So I'm going to set these right here, and I'm going to staple gun these. And I tend to do 3. Oh, that one flew somewhere. I don't know where it went. So let's do that one. Out of staples. I feel like those didn't. Hold on, guys. I got to beat these down. I feel like they didn't really go in there. No, I don't like that. See, sometimes the wood's so tough that they don't go in all the way. So I'm just going to staple them now, but I'll probably end up drilling a hole. I don't have my drill near me. So I'll probably take these back off because if I don't trust it, I'm not going to leave it there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and then I twist it, and you can even hit that with some hot glue, but they're good for now. All right, so we got the pipe cleaners on. So I got this sign. Now, obviously it's gnomes and you want gnomes in this. I don't really have any gnomes. I did, like I said, try to make one. I don't have the right things, but I will be adding gnomes to this when I make them. I just got to go out and get some green socks and some stuff for it. So I got these flowers. Oh, it's so hard to see. I got these flowers from the Dollar Tree just for little fillers. So I got those. Again, Dollar Tree. And I got these little pots that I thought that would be cute if we took these little, Charlie and I checked into Zonomes. They come in a pack, again, at the Dollar Tree. And I thought we can even take some coins from the Dollar Tree and then just glue them around the pot. You can have things coming out of it, whatever. I just thought they were cute. Grab them real quick. We got some ornaments. And then I have, where's my other sign? Oh, so I do have 2 signs. I have Irish Wishes, Shamrock Dreams, the Happy St. Patrick's Day with the gnomes. I tend to like 2 signs or 3 signs. I like lots of things in my wreath. We have these. These came from the Christmas tree shop along with this little heart. It's a nice wood block. So I like to place things where I want them, and I can already tell that I am going to need something right here. So I'm going to add another ruffle right there because I think that's where my bow, we're going to make a bow, and I'm going to set it right there. Oh, I got hair in my mouth. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 pipe cleaners just like this, and I'm going to twist them together. Twist these together. Oh, hot. I gotta take the sweater off. Hold on one second. Something's stuck on me. All right, who cares? Okay, so I'm gonna twist those together. You could flip your wreath around, but I'm just gonna go right to this. Actually, to show you guys, I'm gonna flip it around. So I'm gonna come right to this top bar where there's a crossbar. I'm going to put the pipe cleaner around it. Then I go once underneath the bar. I go once under the bar. And then I finish wrapping it around the pipe cleaner itself. Just like that. Then I'm going to come back to the other crossbar. Across on the other side. I'm going to wrap it around that. Now I'm going to pull this and give it tension. I want this tight. We don't want anything loose and falling down, especially my bow. I don't want a droopy bow. And if that's not tight, your bow's going to droop, especially if you attached it to there. And then again, I'm going to go back around the pipe cleaner with that leftover pipe cleaner and just keep wrapping it around. And now you have a crossbar to attach something to. So if I just flattened all my stuff down. And I'm gonna get a piece of, let's just take a piece of this green mesh. I'm not gonna measure or cut it, or I'm gonna cut it, but I'm not gonna measure it. I'm just gonna cut a piece. And we're gonna do a quick ruffle. I'm just gonna walk that in. Just like that. I'm gonna take a pipe cleaner and wrap it around. And then twist it. Okay, and then I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna attach that. I'm gonna do 2 of them. So I want it full. So I'm gonna attach that right to that crossbar pipe cleaner we just put in. Yep, it's emerald green. Gotta use emerald green in a St. Patty's wreath, right? So I'm gonna do another one on the other side. So I'm just gonna cut another piece. They're about 20 inches. And we're gonna add another one. And you could have used a half a pipe cleaner, but I'm just using whole ones. Fold it, twist it. And I'm gonna come over here. Again, attach that right. Where's the pipe cleaner? I'm gonna attach that. I'm stuck somewhere. Okay. Let it go, let it go, let it go. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, there. So now I have, nothing will dip because I have that all filled in. So let's look at the placement, how we want to put things. Now, you guys, like I said, I've never made a gnome, so do not judge. Okay, I didn't have the right stuff, but I tried to make a quick little gnome just to show you. I will be replacing this gnome. I did not have the right stuff. I do have the fur, but I don't like this fur. It tends to shed everywhere. I didn't have anyways, don't judge. It's just trying to make a quick gnome to show you for a sample. But I like the sign tipped over here to the side. So I'm going to pull my ties forward. I'm going to pull those all up and forward. I'm going to put this right here. I think I want that right here. So I'm going to set that there. And then I think I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add the Irish sign over here. Again, I'm going to pull that ties forward. Just like this. It gives me more room. I'm going to put that one right there. And I think I might do a bow right here. So why don't we do the bow? So I'm going to grab my easy bow maker and I'm just going to do a simple bow. We're not going to do anything huge and complicating. So I'm going to pull that over. And I love this ribbon. I've been dying to use it forever. So I thought, yes, I'm going to use it in here. This is a 4-inch, is that 4-inch? I think it's 4-inch. Yes, it's 4-inch ribbon. And I believe I got this from Regina Sellers. She was live doing a sale one day and I jumped on it and spent a fortune. Now, if I see it, I scroll quick. I'm like, nope, don't go. Close your eyes. But anyways, let me just move this out of the way. All right. So I'm going to do a simple bow. So I'm going to cut this piece off right here. Actually, I'm not. That's a waste of ribbon. We're going to leave it there because I got to dovetail it. So I don't want a gigantic, huge bow. So let's do 8-inch tails. Now let's do like 9-inch tails. So I'm going to push this down in the pegs of the easy bow maker, just like that. I'm going to point my tails downwards. Now remember, every time you're using an easy bow maker, and you're going to put your ribbons in the pegs, you're going to twist it so that the good side is down. And this is double-sided, so it's not really showing you, but the good side's down, the bad side's up. I didn't realize that was double sided. And then so that when you flip it back up, the good side is up. This is double sided, so it's not really showing you that. I'm going to do a 7-inch loop. I normally do 6. I'm not a big fan of huge loops, but I'm going to do a 7-inch loop. Again, you're going to twist every time you're coming in these pegs, you're twisting that ribbon. I even do it when it's the same because you just want to get in that habit of doing it. I'm going to go over here to the 7-inch with my fingers, push it down. Just like that. And I think I'm a little short. I'm pulling it. There we go. And I'm just going to use my tails as the guide, and I'm going to cut them. Don't you love this ribbon? I love it. I got 3 rolls. Well, I got it in 2.5 in a lighter color, lighter green. All right, so let me set that aside. And then, of course, you got to come over here with some St. Patty's Day's 2.5. So I'm going to, again, pinch it and twist. And now I'm going to do, let's do 4 loops. I mean, it's St. Patty's. So I'm just going to make my loops a little bit smaller than the loop that's already down. So that's a 7-inch loop. We're going to do a 6-inch. Let's do 6-inch. Again, twist. Let's put that down. Twist. And I always try to make sure that it's not so messy in the middle, because that really does make your loops loop up better. I can tell it's a hot mess, but I'll fix that after. Lori would have did this by hand, you guys. I can't do a bow by my hand. I've tried and tried. My fingers just get aching. I can't do it. I've tried. Like even one as simple as this. I mean, I have done it, but you would have laughed. You'd have been like, what is she doing? She is killing the crap out of that ribbon. Okay. And I just using my previous loop, and then I'm going to cut it. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with, I think I want a dark. Now I had a little bit of the velvet, but it's not enough to make a loop, so we can't use that. But I think I have enough of this darker, same color emerald green. And this is just left over from Christmas. And I believe I got this at Craft Out. No, I got this at Hobby Lobby. I really wish I had more. I didn't even think to grab extra for St. Patty's. And I hope I have enough to finish 2 loops. Let's find out. I don't think I do. Shoot. Let's make the tail a little smaller. Oh, I don't think I have enough. Let's just hope. Cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers. Let's make it a little smaller. I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway. I have one shorter tail. All right. And I think that's all I'm going to do. Let's make that loop a little smaller. So I'm going to grab my, I like to use floral stem wire. Actually, I'm going to grab a green one. I have these in white and green. I love these for bows. I used to use the zip ties and the pipe cleaners and the wire. These are wire, but they're straight stems. And I just find them so easy. So I just leave a little overhang, and I'm going to push that down. And then I'm going to pick this up just like that. I'm going to take that little overhang and bend it under. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to, is that right? I think that's not right. Let me fix that. I'm going to flip it, And then I'm pulling as tight as I can, and then I'm going to twist the bow. Twist the whole bow. And then I'm going to cut that little extra piece off right here. And then we can just go ahead and fluff this out. It's just a simple, easy bow, nothing too complicating. Go ahead and fluff it out. Pull all your tails down. Okay. Oops, I forgot that wasn't attached. Actually, let's attach the sign before we attach the bow. All right, so I'm just going to come in here. I like to attach my signs from the front. So I'm just going to reach my pipe cleaner right underneath where it's attached to the sign. And actually, I'm going to put that roll on the other side. And then I'm going to pull it down through. If you have to poke through your mesh, poke through your mesh. I'm going to make sure I got that where I want it. And I'm just going to wrap it around the wreath form. The top bar, it's the closest bar to the sign. Thank you, Wynoma. Yeah, Wynoma. Oh, I'm so blind. Hey, Christina, how are you, sweetie? I've been thinking of you. I'm so glad you're feeling better and you're on. Yay. All right, so, and I did want that at an angle, so I got to make sure I'm doing it. Hold on, I got to look at it. So let's come over here and attach this one right here. I'm going to turn it. Again, I'm going to pop it right down through, just like that. And I'm giving it a little bit of tension. I'm not pulling so tight that it's squishing down the mesh, but you do want to give it a little tension. And we're going to do this all the way. If it's easier for you to flip your wreath over and attach your signs, then that's what you should do. I just find it easier for me to attach it from the front. That way I can see exactly how it looks. I just find that when I flipped it, it always moved on me and it never stayed where I wanted it. So this is how I do it. Let the embellishment begin. The wreath the nurse. That's a cute name. All right, so we got one more corner. Stick it down through. Oh, I just stabbed my finger where I got a huge blister. Oh no, that wasn't that finger. That was a different finger. It felt like it was. Oh, thank God I wasn't live on that. YouTube would have shut me down. All right, so we wrap that around. There we go. So the sign's on. I feel like I wanted it up higher and it somehow creeped down. Signs are such a pain sometimes, I swear. All right, I'm not gonna, I really wanted it up higher. It's too low. Oh, I went through this the last time. So I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, I need that up higher. I'm gonna move it, guys, because it's not where I want it. I'm so picky. I'm really sorry. I told you I'm slow. But it's got to be in the right spot because I got to make sure I got stuff. See if I just move this one up. I'm just going to move this one corner. Hold on. And of course, I wrapped it 19,000 times. I'm just going to turn it. It just needed to move a hair, but a hair is a hair. Let's poke it right here. Yeah, Christina, Cheryl's she's a moderator for Lori's channel, so she's answering you as hardworking mom. Okay, now I can wrap that. So this one I'm going to wrap around the outside bar. So Christina is a girl that was in my design group and she is in my design group. She was very sick, so I'm so happy to see her on here tonight. Yes. Okay, that little roll's in my way, but go around it. I know it looks like it's exactly where it was, doesn't it? I don't believe I got a notice on the live. Really, Sarah? For Laura Jean's Wreath room or for Hard Working Mom? Because I sent out a live alert and she sent out a live alert. Are you signed up for the live alerts? Oh my God, I can't find it. Come on. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap that around. These lights are just killing me. Sorry guys, it's sometimes hard to get the stuff through your mesh. I know everyone tells me to use a yarn, I forgot, needle, a yarn needle. I'm like, what's it called to grab these, but I just don't. All right, that's good. I got it around the inside, so I'm just gonna wrap it the rest around the outside. I just like to make sure it's nice and secure, so I tend to over wrap stuff. All right, I'm sure you're fixing your ribbon and all that, but we'll do that at the end. All right, so I got that on. Then I was thinking a sign right here because I just love when there's a double sign. And then I'm going to put the bow right here. So I'm going to attach the bow first, and I'm going to pop it right down in there. I'm going to poke right through my mesh. Just like so. Poke right through the mesh. Now, you want to make sure that you're not covering up your sign. So right there. I'm going to give it a little bit of tension. I don't want to pull too hard because I don't want it all to shrivel up. But I'm going to give a little bit of tension. And then I'm going to wrap that around the bar, or the closest thing to it, which is I'm going to wrap it around the pipe cleaner across the bar we made first. It has to go a little tighter. I want it a little tighter down. Hold on. There we go. And then I'll wrap it around the bar. So then I'm going to go across and wrap it around the bar. Yeah, snowball drift mesh. I just call it snowball mesh, but snowball drift mesh. Tuck that down a little so we're not covering that up. I tend to like when something's hanging over the sign a little. I might have to readjust that just a little, but we're just going to go on right now. And for the tails, I'm going to dovetail them. So I'm just, again, going to fold them and cut it at an angle. On these ones, I'm going to cut these ones. I'm just going to go corner to corner. I'm going to go up. I'm not cutting it. Oh God, that was horrible. I'm not cutting it dovetailing. I'm just cutting from corner up. But it was a very bad straight cut. All right, and then on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Go this way. These scissors are so sharp. Okay. And then I'm going to dovetail these. Dovetail. Don't forget to show Cheryl some love. Let you guys know if you like it or not. We're all about that engagement. All right. So I'm going to pull some of these ribbons back up towards the sign. These ones I'm going to leave the back. All right. Now we got to attach this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab some pipe cleaners. We're going to use 4. And I'm going to staple them because I always try to do this little lip. My finger's dirty. I always try to do the little lip, but that's crazy. I'm just going to go on the inside right here. So I'm going to hold it up. I don't know where my staple gun went. Do you guys see it? I see it. All right. And then leave a little extra. And I'm going to staple that right on the inside. And then I'm going to twist it. And I always tend to do 4 pipe cleaners. I don't care how little the sign is. It just makes it stay on better. Didn't you cut hair? No. Nope. I did not cut hair. I cut my own hair, but I don't cut other people's hair. I thought about becoming a hairdresser when I was younger. I remind you, I'm from the 80s. And everybody would always come over and have me do their hair before we went out. And then I discovered, ooh, I do not want to do this on an everyday basis. So it was pain. It's a pain. I hate getting ready. I hate doing my hair. It's an all-day process. Like literally, I've been a hot mess all day and took a shower at 6 o'clock tonight because I knew it was going live. Now, if it was on my channel, I would have been like, yeah, you guys already know. You know, in the winter, I groom better in the summer, guys. Winters, I don't really go anywhere. All right. Excuse me. I almost choked on that. So I'm going to put this one over here, just like that. So I'm going to, again, reach down through my mesh. Laura, when you do go live on your channel, Laura, when do you go live on your channel? So I go live on YouTube on Wednesdays at 7, and I go live on Facebook Thursdays at 7. Well, that's supposed to be my schedule, but you know, I took a couple weeks off and kind of just didn't go live. I kind of have like winter depression, seasonal depression, I guess that's what it's called. I just want to move these rolls a little bit so they're not messing with my sign here. Right there, right there. And you know, I try not to get like that. I've been doing really good. Right about now is the time when my winter depression really kicks in. But since I started Wreath a couple of years ago, it's been so much better. But I still, you know, get it. I can't control it. You know, it just comes. So I did not go live the last couple of weeks, and I apologize. But I do, I am in my design group. I don't do lives in there no more. I do tutorials. But I will get back to my schedule. But normally on Wednesdays at 7 on Facebook or YouTube, and Thursdays is Facebook. And you can also sign up for live alerts. Cheryl can share that link if any of you would like to sign up for my live alerts. I really appreciate you. And I think ManyChat's getting rid of live alerts soon, so I gotta figure that out. I might have to pay for it because I have to send out an alert. How would you guys know when I'm live? Oh, thank you, the wreathing nurse. I wish I knew who that was. Who's the wreathing nurse? Got booted out. Yep, that's what happens. I get people messaging me after my live saying they could never even get on it. And I just don't get that. I don't understand. I know on YouTube, you have to be signed into your Google. Hi, Judy. Did I just see Judy? Yes, there she is. Hi, sweetie. I haven't seen some of you in a while because I took a couple weeks off, and I apologize. I'll always do live. I'm always going to be live, guys, but sometimes, you know, I needed a little break. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how Lori does it. God bless her, because she does way more than me. All right. So we got that. We got the signs. We got our bow. I still think that needs to go up a little, or I'm going to have to bring my bow down. Actually, I think I'm going to bring my bow down just a little right now. I know, I'm picky. Can't help it. I'm just going to drop it down just a teeny bit. Louie's like, come on, hurry up. My dog wants attention. Hold on, Louis. I just want him to drop that bow down just a little, and then we just got a couple things to attach, and I'll be done. Because normally, how many of you guys, I've been in jammies all day. Because if I'm home, I'm in pajamas or sweats. So how many of you guys do lives and you're in jammies all day, and then you put some clothes on for your live, and then as soon as it's over, you strip back down to your jammies. I don't care if it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If I'm home, I'm comfortable. All right, so I'm gonna push that down. I feel like something's making this puff up. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Actually, I'm gonna go right through one of these to hold it up better. So sometimes if you feel that bow is too low, my wire thing's coming, the taping around it is coming off. Hold on, I gotta get to it. All right. If you feel like the bow still is too low, you could always throw a small ruffle right here and then put your bow on top of it. I mean, I don't have that problem. I'm just giving you a little pointer. I think my bow's a little. Wait, nope, I'm turned the wrong way. I wanted to set it angle. There we go. Angle. There. All right. I just wanted to lower that a little bit more. Hi, Lois. Rapid fire is Lois. Okay. Oh, I know. I tend to overwrap all the time. I'm sorry. I'm twisting it like 10 times in there. All right, so we got that there. Straighten this out, flip this up. Straighten my bow out at the where the wire is. Make those loops look better. Just pull on it right where that wire started. This is thin ribbon though, you will rip it, so be careful. Sometimes I tell you to go ahead and manhandle, but if it's a thin ribbon, don't do that. All right, so we got the bow. This one's not going where I want it though. There. All right, so I'm just going to add a few embellishments. These I'm just going to wire in because you can wire them. And I think I have green. I just changed my craft room around last night till 11 o'clock at night. So I'm just trying to figure out where I put everything. I'm going to cut my wire. And I just cut a piece to go in here. So I'm just going to poke it right. Actually, where do I want this? Let's do one. Let me fix my ribbon first before I hit anything with glue or wire. Just like that. So I could put one there. I kind of like when things like peekaboo out. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to peekaboo that one right there. And I'm going to grab another one. And I'll wire that in. Oh, I didn't put the wire on. All right, let me do that now. So I know that I want that peekaboo, and so I'm going to do it down towards the bottom with the wire. Twist it. And then I'm going to shove that right. Yeah, I'm going to do it right here on that corner. Just like that. And then I'm going to wrap it with the pipe, or wrap it around the form. Oh, she's got me on the big screen. Dear Lord. I hate, someone messaged me and said they were watching me on a 70-inch TV. I was like, oh God, that's an awful lot of me. Straighten out that. Pull that around. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to add the wire. And I think I'm going to do, so I have one up here in this corner, and it's not that visible. I kind of, like I said, I like things to peekaboo. I'm going to put one right here. I like that one right there. And I'm going to do this one through the stem. Poke it through. Twist. Poke that right through here. Grab it from underneath. Pull it so it's hanging just like that. And I'm going to twist that around a bar. Oh, thank you, Christina. I love you too, girl. We see everything, Laura Jean. Tom, shh. Okay. Now, what else I got? Oh, I got this little heart. I love that. Isn't that adorable? Where can we shove that? Let's pull those ties back up. That's cute. Maybe right up here on the top. This is heavy, so I'm going to pipe clean that. I'm just going to go and take a pipe cleaner. And I'm going to staple gun it right in the center. And then I'm going to twist the rest of it. And I like to kind of have height. So I know this is hanging at an angle. So the top is actually right here. And I like to have height where my top is, because then it just brings it up taller. Now, sometimes, because this is a heavy wood block, it might not be enough to hold. So I might go ahead and throw more rolls right here to support this wood block, but I'm just going to put this in for now. So I'm going to tuck it right in there. And I'm going to try to let it rest right on the ties for extra support, but I can tell this is going to, I want this to be visible. If I pull it in too far, you're not going to see it. So I will add extra rolls behind it to add more support to it. Thank you, Kelly. They're my little shadows. They are following me. See, it's a little droopy, so I will add some extra rolls behind there just to help support it, to make it stand up more. But for now, we'll just leave it as it is. And then, of course, we have my ugly gnome, which you could put, like I said, I don't have that. I'm going to make another gnome, guys. Don't judge this one, but I'm going to put a gnome right there. And then you could even put one up towards the top. I only did the one. And I also have this little pot of gold. And I'm just going to hit this with a couple. Oh, please don't burn yourself. I burnt myself so bad earlier. And I wanted them to be kind of like on the outside, but I'm just going to stack them. See how it looks. Hot, hot, hot. Kind of wanted some standing out. Let's try that. It's just it curves, so it's not really hot. Well, anyways, I don't feel like those are sticking very well. Well, I was thinking you could add that in there. I'm gonna let that dry though, because it's not dry. I have these. What else did I have? What am I missing? I like to have things visually around the outside of my wreaths too, so I'm just gonna put these little balls. I might add tubing to every other tie. You could also do that, but I have these little ornaments. I have big ones too, but I'm gonna use the little ones. And these are again from the Dollar Tree. I bought these at Christmas time. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise. And also I'm gonna leave the cat. Hey, Bella. Sorry, she's chasing the kitty. They just torment that poor cat. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put some glue right on the top of that hole. I pulled off the little hanger, and I'm gonna hang a couple of these right through the tie. So I'm gonna put one right there. I'm just gonna go around certain areas and add these little ornaments. Again, it just adds to your wreath. You guys know again, if you follow me, you know I love lots. I like a visual all the way around the wreath. Excuse me, I don't mean to be in your way. So again, you want it to dance all the way around. You don't want it just in one area. Let's throw one, trying to find another tie somewhere. Here. Bella, she's chasing the kitty. Hi, honey. Thought you would have been down here earlier.
I watched Shameless and then I went to the movie.
Oh, you rented a movie?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you rent?
Actually, I had to buy it.
I'm going to take an ornament and put it right in the middle of this bow. You could do something else, like do you know where the little hats in that? Are there little hats in there? Little ones. What about the lighter ones? The light green, yeah. Or you could do a little hat. I have some of these out. Pull that right off. You could stick a little hat just like that. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's make sure you got your ribbon the way you want it before I hit that glue. This one is messing up right here. Fix that. Pull on it. That one up. All right, so I'm going to stick this right like that. Do I want that there? Yeah, why not? That's not glue. Just going to hit some glue right on the back. Push that down. I'm going to hold that there for a real quick second. And then I'm just going to add those little hats that are on the stems. Let's do one on the bottom somewhere. Let's get one down here. Okay. And then I'm just going to add these little hats. And I have, what are these called? What's the name of those? Can't remember. And it sticks them right where their faces are. Maybe not. Maybe. Right there. Stick some up towards the top. I got one over there, so I'm going to bounce these around. I'm just going to poke these in for now and see if I like them. If I don't, I'm going to pull them out. I can't get them to stay in there. That's the problem. Put a little, you can even act like the gnome's wearing a hat. Just pop them around the wreath. You want to make sure you're bouncing them around so they go all the way around. Put one right here. So I got that there, this over here. So I'm going to add one of these over here to the side. And I'm just going to twist these with my tie for now because I'm still debating if I like them. And I'll add one more hat. So I have a hat in the middle, a hat over here. Let's put one on this side. And then I'm going to add, and I also have these hats in dark green. I'm going to add one right, oh, I got a hat right there. That's good. And again, oh, and I got these flowers, guys, again, from the Dollar Tree. I got them in the green and the white. So you could add flowers to this. I mean, you could just go on and on and on. You'd be amazed at how much stuff I can put in a wreath. Some people messaged me saying, Laura, I always think that, oh my God, she's going to overdo it and kill it. It's too much. And then when you're finished, I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. So you'd be amazed at what you can squeeze into a wreath. So you can add little flowers. Again, you can add some around the bow. Let's put some around. And I just, again, dance it around. Don't just leave them in one spot. And I'll glue those down. I'm just popping them in right now because I'm trying not to keep you guys forever. Let's pop one. Let's do one up towards here. And I'll do one more. Well, I'll do more, but do one over here somewhere. Right there. All right, so I'm gonna turn this around. Oh, I've got the little coins. Let's add those. How cute. I don't know if I like the leaf. I'm gonna leave it on, but I'm not sure if I like the leaf. Let's do one towards the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna put this one right here. If I find it, I'm putting it in there. Like she's still adding. I'm gonna add more of these around to the other side. But I gotta find some. Where's the rest of the flowers? Do I have any more coins? Oh no, these ones got the green on them. Let me grab, I just want 2 more coins. And then I promise I'll be done. Pull that up. Pull that up. I'm gonna add one right here where that. Well, I gotta cut that down. Where I have already an ornament. Right there. Let's turn that around. And we got 2 over there. I thought I put one towards the bottom. We'll put it down underneath. All right, I'm gonna turn this around for you guys to see because I'm done. See, I'm getting faster. I'm like at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Trust me, I used to be 3 hours. So let me just straighten these ribbons. Turn this around. And again, this is going to be hanging at an angle. So it is actually, now, don't judge the gnome. But that's going to look just like that. And I always use wired ribbon as my hanger. And I always put a round placemat on the back to make it more finished. Laura Jean, can you order online for the Christmas tree store? Yes, Tom, the Christmas tree shop does have an online store site. Not everything online is there. You know, when I'm live, you guys, and you see me there, don't be afraid to ask for something. As long as you're going to pay for it, I don't mind picking it up. I do it for my girls in my design group. I mean, if all 400 of you came on, I'd be like, okay, I'm not that rich. No, but I'll post a picture of this on YouTube tomorrow. so you can see what it looks like. I like to take the pictures on my door, then with the natural light in the morning. And I'll have this listed in my Etsy shop tomorrow. But so I'll post a picture of this in the YouTube community on Laura Jean's Wreath Room if you want to see it. You can only see the community if you're signed up for my notifications on Laura Jean's Wreath Room. So if you did subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit the little bell at the top corner. Otherwise, you won't see my community post and you won't see this picture. But I will have it on my Facebook page also at Laura Jean's Wreath Room on Facebook. Louie, honey, I'm almost done. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate you all joining me tonight. I would hold it up more, but I know my gnome's gonna fall. My generic gnome. I tried. Louie, I'm right here. Stop that. Yes, AC Moore is going out of business, and I've been trying to buy everything. But I need to stop that because I'm waiting for them to come out with their spring and summer, which they're undoing right now. Sorry, guys. They're unloading all their spring and summer and getting that all out because I need to go get all those strawberries and all that. But I really appreciate you guys joining me tonight. And Lori, of course, she loves you all. And I really appreciate it. And don't forget, if you guys liked me, to please check out Laura Jean's Wreath Room. And make sure that you share, even if you're watching the replay. You could also, if you like me, go subscribe. And again, make sure that you're sharing Lori. And I really appreciate you guys. I love you. I hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you when I see you.